There are actually two different ways to create Google Gems, and one of them just changed everything. By the end of this video, you'll know how to build AI apps that run entire workflows for you automatically.
So what you want to do is click right here where it says Google Gems, and something you're going to notice is that there are two different locations for you to actually create Google Gems now. So if you come to the bottom right here where we have the Gem Manager and you click the one that has the plus sign for new gem, you get the old interface where you can enter the name, the description, and then you can place the instructions here. The one we want to focus on is the one at the top, Build AI Apps, a new kind of gem from Google Labs. Create and share AI mini apps and custom workflows with Google Labs. So this is a video series creator that I created. And basically what I wanted to do was create something that would automate a lot of my content creation. So I already ran through this one time and I'll show you what it created for me. It didn't get it right, but it got close. You're supposed to get an idea, turn it into a video series because I need to double down on series, creating bingeable content this year. And then it's supposed to like come up with titles, write the script. It did that. So you see, this is the script for that video. I can view the full script for this one and for this one. So it wrote 3 full video scripts for each of the videos in the series. Then it's supposed to write a promotion for an offer, a sponsorship, or a lead magnet in the video, as well as several other things. There's about 8 different steps. And this is where it comes from right here. So it got the steps wrong, but this was just me giving it a text to speech prompt. And you can see that some of this stuff was just not worded accurately at all. So we're not going to hold it against it. And so there are essentially 2 ways I can approach this. I can edit this app right here, right where it is, or I can start from scratch with a clean prompt and try to get a head start on getting everything set up just right. And so that's what I'm going to do. So I'm just going to leave the video series creator. I'm going to come here and click on create new. And if you want to, you can take a look at their demo video, but all you have to do is describe your app. I have a prompt that is describing mine in detail because I just took my voice to text and I cleaned it up. But now it has a detailed understanding of the application. It's going to take a few seconds to build it. But after it builds it, we're going to go in and edit each of the sections because we already have the agentic workflows, prompts, instructions, etc. already written out. And so one of the things that you can clearly see is how well organized this application actually is based on the prompt that we gave it. And so here is the video idea section. We're going to zoom in on this and you can see how these lines go to each one. The idea goes to generate the video angles, then it generates a video series plan, then it generates the title after the angle, then we're going to design the thumbnail, we're going to write the script of the body, the introduction, the promotion of the video, and then we're going to compile everything at the end. Now, what I have to do is come back into each one of these and edit them so that they actually perform the function they're supposed to. Now, I cut a lot of the video out because something I discovered is that the Google Gems cannot handle very complex, very detailed prompts in single sections yet. That day will come, but this is a very new feature. And so if you still have very long and complex prompts that you'd like to run, and they're very text-based, they're very heavy, I suggest that you use the old Google Gems. Go ahead and instead of choosing the Google Gems at the top, just scroll down to the bottom and start your Google Gem here at the bottom. And if I switch accounts and we come over to this right here, you can see that I have YouTube Made Simple set up over here. I can edit and you'll see that there is a system prompt, basically my router prompt. If you've watched my channel for any amount of time, you know I love these. And then you see that I have my files right here. And so essentially all we're doing is editing the nodes by going to each of these and then inserting our prompts. I can easily recreate my entire YouTube Made Simple workflow and automate my YouTube channel, create the content, record faster, edit faster, and push out more content to help people like you who are trying to build their online presence, build their business, build their brand, and make an impact. And if you like the concept of this YouTube Made Simple agent that I'm creating in this video today, then make sure you click the link in the description and you can download my NotebookLM Creative Agency Pack. And that's going to give you a starter kit or a taste of my workflow for how I use these AI systems. And that will also put you on the list to be one of the first people to hear about when I release this to the public in just a few days. It's going to take that idea and it's going to build it all the way through. And so step number 5, if I were to turn this into a Google Gem, I would probably remove step number 5 right here, or at least modify it so that it doesn't generate an image. And I will make step number 5, create a thumbnail brief. But let's say that you don't want to get this technical with your editing. We'll back up one step. You can always just come right here to the interface and edit the steps manually. You can actually vibe prompt this. And so I don't recommend that for your first one, you try to build something as complex as I'm building, because that's not the point of this. The point is to simplify your life, not make it more complicated. So if you're someone who uses Claude Skills, then you're going to feel very comfortable with this. If you've already built custom GPTs before, you're going to feel very comfortable with this. But if you're completely brand new to workflows, then just start off with something simple. And so, for instance, I have this YouTube packaging lab. I was building this inside of Gemini, but whenever I built it inside of Canvas, I would have to find this conversation, scroll back to that particular Canvas portion, and then use this tool. But I could copy this, click share, copy the contents, and then I might tell Gemini something like, can you write a step-by-step plan of this code in Markdown? Paste the code back in, turn Canvas off if I can. And so then I can take something that I built inside of Canvas, because I do have one that works 10 times better than that one. And I can get the steps right here. I can then copy that, drop it into the Google Gem Creator, and hopefully it will create that version of that Google Gem all over again, but much better. All right, and so we see it's giving me the API configuration, etc. And so now that we have that, let's just be a little bit more detailed. Thank you for this output, but what I really need is a descriptive set of instructions that are detailed that I can place inside of Google's new Gem Creator, because they've brought Opal into Google Gemini. And I want to create an AI app to automate my content creation for YouTube, at least the packaging portion. I would also like to still be able to upload images and a reference image, if possible, inside of this Google Gem. So this is the prompt. Let's just copy this, enter the prompt, and let's see what it creates. So let's just play with it and see what we do. So the main topic of the video is Google Gem Opal update. Target audience: people who want to automate work faster. What do your viewers want to do? Save hours each week. Upload your subject for a thumbnail. Let's try to pick a good image this time. Load subject for thumbnail. All right, press send to continue. We're going to upload this image for style reference. So here's the packaging elements: thumbnail focus, free time. These are the approved video hooks. I can choose one of these 3. Here are the thumbnails. And I almost tell you for certain that these thumbnails are using the old Imagine model. They're not using Nano Banana. If we go to generate image prompt, you can see that it's 2.5 flash. It's not even using Imagine 4. Definitely not using Nano Banana. So that's why the thumbnails look that way. You can change all of this stuff like we've been doing throughout the video, but this gives you some type of idea of what you can do with building your own AI apps inside of Google Gemini. And so what Google Gemini is doing right now is they're making it increasingly difficult for platforms like ChatGPT, which remain thoroughly chat only or chat heavy, to compete in this space. And hopefully you got value out of this video. If you did, do me a huge solid and hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, because most of you guys watching these videos are not subscribed. And also make sure you hit the hype button to hype it up if you have the opportunity. And as always, take care, have a great day, and I'll see you in this next video, where we talk about the NotebookLM update that is absolutely killing ChatGPT right now.